Hey, welcome to Unscripted segment, someone you should know, someone very special. Thank you for welcoming us into your beautiful home.
Love it out here.
Joanna Blackstock and Soul Sparkle Collection. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
I am I'm obsessed with this house already. I know Joanna, and many of you know her as well. She's a very successful real estate agent here in Tulsa, and that's how we met. It was with my ex-husband years ago, and I come here now and find out this is a new business.
This is happening.
And I'm obsessed with it. How did it get started?
Well, I've always made jewelry for fun. I was in the fine jewelry business before I got into real estate, and my best friend Haley Hines asked me to gift some items to some women on her retreat that she hosted last fall. And we wanted to come up with something that made them feel connected to each other, had some spiritual, some meaning behind the pieces, and she knew I had this line called Jewelry with Intention. Because every piece I work with is natural stones, things that have intrinsic value or intentions that you're supposed to, kind of call in by wearing the pieces. So we designed the bracelet. This is the original piece, and we gifted to the ladies. They had kind of a self-marriage ceremony as part of this spiritual retreat or this women's retreat that we had, and we wrapped them in the love of the sisterhood.
I love that idea.
And this is magnesite stone, which calls in, if you're pulling the attention in, of just calmness and peacefulness and how to get some negative energy released. And then the very ends pieces, there's the little golden, this is a Czechoslovakian glass gold ball. So your inner light, when you're doing yoga and meditation, and that golden ball, that golden light that you're trying to pull out of yourself to give your sparkle, that's the gold, that's the ball. And then the feather is the reminder of the angels around us, and that we're not really alone, and that we're here to do bigger and better things. And that's really where the social movement that Haley and I have created, and she's really spearheaded for years. We've always known we had big work to do in the world. We just didn't know what it was. And it was so beautiful how it's just come together.
So you started with this piece, but it's branched out.
Yes,
You've got the
started with
feathers.
this piece, and the feathers just, with
like
her
the ones I have on, they look like they've been dipped in gold.
Yes, so white and gold is definitely the theme of the Soul
Yeah.
Sparkle collection. And we've created a lot of pieces with halite and magnesite. This is the gold ball with the feather for the earrings.
This is red. It's beautiful.
And this is part of my Jewelry with Intention line. So every stone that I work with has some kind of meaning behind it. Coral being something that I made these for Mother's Day one year. If you're calling in fertility, or if you're grateful for your fertility, you want to have a little celebration of that. This is carnelian, which is often known as a stone of strength and empowerment. So if you're having one of those days, you need a little extra juju.
And then you have one of those days.
And then, of course, right? And then the love with the rose quartz.
Rose quartz.
This is one of the original designs.
Heart
too.
opening. I mean, this is so in alignment with everything that I'm interested in my life, and working with the angels and working with crystals that are made that's from the earth, and that's why they put crystals in watches. They are energy conduits, and so I'm fascinated with this
I
as
am
well.
too. I'm over here rubbing my
So
hands.
this is an aura mist. It's part of the body
so
care line.
the body care
right?
line was the first part of this, and Haley and I have a passion for not only helping people get their inner sparkle out, but women in transition. How do you take care of yourself? Because we all go through, we're all women in transition, right? There's always something going on.
Yes.
But how do you take care of yourself, and what are you doing when you're really down and out? She was at a place where she walked away from a marriage, a business, every dime she had, and the only thing she could afford was some Bath and Body Works scrub and lotion, and just cared for herself so much. I mean, down to the point where she quit her big girl job last week and is traveling one-way ticket to Europe when we go in November, and doesn't know when she's coming back.
Woo!
I know, I'm so proud of her, so proud of her. So she created this line so that women everywhere around the world can know how to love and nourish their body. Natural, very healthy ingredients.
What's the scent?
There's a couple different ones, and these are all the demo lines. So more of a ginger.
Yeah, citrus.
Yeah,
citrus.
ginger, like a lemon. This is the body oil, right? I'm rubbing this on my hands, and it feels so good.
So Joanna, tell people where they can find this.
Sure. The soulsparklemagic.com is the website.
soulsparklemagic.com.
Yes, and all of the signature pieces are on that line right now, and my Facebook page, Joanna Blackstock Jewelry, for the things that aren't necessarily 100% what the line is. The line has very defined purposes, because that collection that we're designing, particularly these bracelets and some of these earrings and necklaces, we're finding a collective. We have found a collective in Nicaragua, a community of ladies that really need their own economy. So we're going down there to show them to make the pieces.
Right. So
Exactly.
this is a piece that
Yes, this is the
wearing.
Soul Sparkle Mala. And it's
Love
made of
that.
magnesite.
In love. I'm in love with it.
Yes.
I don't know.
And
if
it
I
has all the
can-
components that I explained about the bracelet. They all exist in every one of the Soul Sparkle.
And your earrings.
Yes,
and
I
your
love
earrings.
yours.
Oh, thank
peacocks.
you.
I love these too.
Can people do custom design? if they want?
Absolutely. Now, really, my full-time job is real estate, so
Yeah.
and I've always just done one-offs. So to be actually create a line and a collection where I can duplicate things and get other opportunities to recreate that has opened up a lot of opportunities for me to be able to help more people. With
So
this.
you're able to really touch lives with this. It's empowering women,
Definitely
creating jobs for women in
Yes.
another country where it's almost impossible. They don't have the opportunities that we
exist,
have
yeah.
here. So it's there's a lot of good intention. And literally, when you were talking about these beads, and it still is the hair on my arm. And when my hair stands up on my arm, it's like the spirit. I can feel it, and I can feel the intention behind all of this. And I'm just really kind of awestruck with how dynamic you are and how much
Thank
work. I
you.
mean, I don't know when you sleep.
I don't much.
Thank you. This is beautiful.
Well,
Soul
thank you.
Sparkle collection, and I feel sparkly
I do too. I
wearing
love
this.
this stuff.
So thank you so much,
Thank you.
Joanna.
Thank you guys for
and-
coming over.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We are
Unscripted.